How is it going today, everyone who's not wearing suspenders? Which I'm assuming is just about every single one of you, so how y'all doing today? First off, I want to say that this is my favorite story, and I want to thank you guys for 20,000 subs. I honestly might celebrate with a butt chug, I'm not gonna lie. So for 20K, we gotta tell a special story. This is the story of how I got to rap on stage with Joyner Lucas, who is now making songs with Eminem and Will Smith. I mean, I am so proud of that man. But anyways, Joyner has been my favorite rapper now for about 5 or 6 years, and I saw that he was finally coming to Minnesota, so I just went straight to the website and bought like 12 tickets right off the bat. And it was almost like a first come first serve type deal, like whoever wanted to come with just had to buy a ticket from me. But a few days pass and we go down to Minneapolis to a venue called the Caboose. It's a tiny little place. I want to say it could fit like a max of like 500 people. We get there really early. I think the doors opened at 7, we were there at 6. We were like the first people in line. And it was raining outside, so all the girls were getting wet. And I mean, so were the guys, but in like a different sense, you know what I'm saying? But since we were at the front of the line, the doors finally open and we get pushed in, and we basically get second row from the front. I mean, I could literally reach out and touch the stage. But after we all got our seats and everyone started coming in, the openers came on, they did their thing, and then we started having technical difficulties. They had like a little intro video for Joyner's show, but it would not play. They couldn't get it to work for like 15 to 20 minutes, so we all just started singing as one big collective group.
You say he's just a friend. You say he's just a friend. Oh, baby, you.
But after a few more minutes of us just being a bunch of assholes, they finally get it to work. Joyner comes out, and I don't know if you're familiar with his music, but he comes out and he does his Gucci Gang remix. Just an absolute banger to start the night off. I'm already hyped up. And as he's rapping the next song in the concert, I can feel someone's hand going through my hair. And I was like, okay, which one of y'all is messing with me right now? But then I realized my entire group is in front of me. I'm in the back. So I'm sitting there like, ah, son of a bitch. So I turn around and this 5-foot tall lady with an afro, okay, is reaching up and like playing with my hair during this concert. Like just like grabbing my hair. You could really say it was an attention grab. So I was about to start throwing hands with this lady's afro, you know what I'm saying? But she could clearly tell that I was pissed off, and she ended up going to buy me something with vodka in it, so I completely forgave her in that moment. So now at this point, I'm loosening up, I'm having a great time, and one of my favorite songs by the title of Fuck You Mean comes on.
Let's do it. There wasn't believers, I had to get even in that. There wasn't believers, I had to get even. There wasn't believers, I had to get even. We coming up on them, jumping all over your crack. We coming up on them, jumping all over. We putting up on them, jumping all over. So tell them my bitches, I gotta do crack.
And for how small the venue was, I can honestly say it was one of the best shows I've seen in my life. A few more songs play, we're all having a great time. I'm really feeling this concert, okay? I can hear his Mask Off remix beat start playing. And I'm already hyped up. Like, I had no idea he was gonna be playing this song. It's one of his fastest verses at the time. I was super hyped to hear this, and he plays the first 2 minutes of the song, and all of a sudden he stopped right before the fast part. He just drops the beat, he looks around, and he goes, hey, I'm gonna need someone to come up and kill this verse with me right now. And right in that moment, I had deja vu, because I, like, fantasized about this moment actually happening and him like pointing at me. And right as I zoned back into the real world, I look over and every single one of my friends is looking at me. And I'm looking back like, no, don't put me in this situation. I can't fuck this up. But to my relief at the time, Joyner was on the other side of the stage looking at the other part of the audience. And he pointed at some random guy and it just kind of went, oh, thank God. So this random guy comes up on the stage, Joyner hands him the microphone, Joyner spits the first few bars and the guy just blankly stares back and goes, I don't know the lyrics to this song. And Joyner's standing there like, why the hell did you even come up on the stage then? So at this point, I'm hysterically laughing, and while I'm laughing, I don't notice Joyner's walking towards our part of the fucking audience now. And every single one of my friends is pointing directly at me, jumping, pointing, everything to get his attention. And I looked up, and I thought I saw Jesus. It was just Joyner staring into my soul. And I mean, I am not gay, okay? But that's a good-looking man right there. He points at me and my adrenaline just shot to the sky. I honestly thought that I was on meth. All of my common sense just went straight out the window. I mean, I just started running. I mean, I tripped over like 3 of my friends. I was pushing people. I was running. I'm like, I'm not missing this opportunity, bitches. Watch out. And right as I got to the front, everyone levitated me up to the stage. I felt like an angel. He daps me up and he whispers, he's like, hey, do you actually know the verse? And I started laughing. I said, we'll find out. And he goes, I like that. This is a complete side note, by the way, but when he dapped me up, oh my God, did he smell good. I mean, he's not messing around. I want what cologne he has. But out of nowhere, he starts the verse and I pick it up right from the beginning.
Let's go, run in the back door, blast y'all, hands off us. Catch your smash your double the laugh on, but are you funny to me?
We had to stop because the entire crowd was going insane. I mean, it was louder than the mics. The audience was literally louder than when he walked onto the stage for the first time that night. And as you can see, the same exact thing happened again. I mean, the crowd was going absolutely ballistic. Except this time, he just kept on going. At this moment, all I could hear was cheering, and I looked out at the crowd, and Joyner was looking at me rapping his verse. I was just completely lost. I couldn't hear anything. My adrenaline was so high. I snapped out of that moment, and I had to finish the song.
How many CDs get on? Every shot that what the fuck?
And after that, he gave me a hoodie that says, "I'm not racist" on it, which was one of his songs that was really big at the time. I thought it was funny that my hoodie said, "I'm not racist," when I clearly said the N-word 4 times on stage. He did give me the pass. I just think that it's ironic. But he walks up, gives me a hug, and he whispers, "Hey man, anything from the bar that you want." And I'm sitting there like, oh, it's gonna be a good night. I mean, seriously, how could this night get any better? You just rapped with your favorite rapper, you're getting free drinks, and now at this point, I'm just dancing with random people. I'm all over the place. I'm rapping the verses with random people from the audience, and everyone's like, wow, damn, he's killing it. And honestly, the rest of the concert was just kind of a blur. The next thing I knew, I was outside the concert after it was done, and I was re-rapping the verse to random people that asked me if I could still do it. And then the next thing I remember after that is smoking a cigarette with my shirt off in the back of someone's car. That's it. We all chilled off for a little while, and then we all went to Perkins as one big group, really pissed off all the waiters. I mean, they were not happy to see 13 people walk in at 11 at night, let me tell you something. And I think the best part of this entire story is the fact that I was so drunk, and this was also a school night. I mean, it was a Monday night. But in honor of that night, and to prove that that was me and that I can do this, I obviously gotta rap the verse for y'all. So I'm also gonna do it without even listening to it. Mask Off by Joyner, ladies and gentlemen. Let me see if I can also do it without saying the N-word. Then I'm gonna hit him with the mask off, and in the back door, blast y'all hats off, fuckers you mad for, catch y'all, smash y'all, doing that far, but they funny to me, none of you homies half far. You're gonna come before me, but you never could last song. You don't nothing to me, and I come with some shit that'll make your homies women to me with a couple of weapons to be afraid to get a pop into the dark and dipping to me. What's up with you bummer homies? You never said nothing about to make all of you fuckers go to bed in the oven and go to see with the devil. I wake up next to you, mother, you ain't telling me nothing. I'm in a very disgusted. I've been admitted to bust out up at the end of you fuckers know what's what. How many CDs could a woodchuck chuck if he chucked it at every single homie that sucked? The fuck? Whoop! That probably sounds really funny without the beat. And because of that night, and I still think that that was the peak of my life, I don't think it's getting better than that. I ended up getting a tattoo on my leg of the words Joyner Lucas, but I passed out during the tattoo. So I still, to this day, have to finish that tattoo. I just haven't because I think the story's funny. But I think that that is a story for another day. Once again, thank you guys so much for 20,000 subs. It's beyond words. I can't even just say thank you anymore. I don't even know what to say. I'm just gonna play with a kendama and beat my meat at the same time. But seriously, I hope everybody's taking it easy. I hope you're having a good time. And, I'll see you all in the next video. Woo!